What makes for good web design? Really good photography and licensed imagery, pleasing font selections, white space or breathing room, a complementary color palette, clean composition, and last but not least, smooth functionality and comprehensible navigation. Photography. If you don't have professional headshots, get some. I highly encourage you to hire a professional photographer and videographer to take photos and videos of your place of business, employee photos, service action shots, before and afters, and potentially some drone footage of your place of business or service activities. I'd be happy to handle this for you as part of your web project, but if it's inconvenient or you have someone else in mind, that's fine. Just make sure you do it. Fonts. You can find universally compatible fonts at Google Fonts. I'll put a link below. You'll want to choose fonts for the following: navigation, body font, headers 1, 2, and 3. To get a good idea of nice font pairing, I'll put a link below. Whitespace. Whitespace could be called breathing room, and it's essential. Sites that cram visual data can feel claustrophobic and uncomfortable. Padding is helpful in the overall aesthetic of the site to feel clean and well composed. Color palette. This is typically derived from your logo. You want to keep your accent colors down to 3, using one primary accent color most of the time. If your logo is one color, I will give you a link below to help you establish a nice color palette. Clean composition. Clunky sites are far too common. You can tell when images are not cropped optimally, social icons are off by 10 pixels, paragraphs are squished, or header fonts are too big. You can tell that someone either did it themselves or hired their nephew to take on the task of producing a lackluster presentation, and it's not doing their business any good. In fact, it's hurting it. As the saying goes, you get what you pay for. Functionality and navigation. First of all, make sure all of your links work. Dead links are trust and integrity killers. I'm guilty myself. Just check your site frequently and make sure that they all work. And don't be afraid of drop-down menus or mega menus. Trying to stack all of your menu information into the top menu bar on your site, on the desktop version of your site, is obnoxious and unnecessary. Try creating an information tab and stacking the corresponding pages underneath of that to keep your top navigation clean and user-friendly. Make sure your site looks good on both mobile devices and desktop or laptop. Most builders automatically truncate sites to accommodate mobile devices, but you want to make sure while you're building it to check your site both on desktop, laptop, and mobile devices as you're going along to make sure that there's smooth functionality and everything looks congruent. If you're using a calendaring system, a CRM pop-up, or a chat widget, or a Facebook tracking pixel, or an Instagram feed, make sure that they're all working, and check your site often to make sure that they're still working. And lastly, make sure all of your forms work if you have them, and that they reroute to a confirmation page with a call to action to explore your social medias. Nothing will turn your clients off quicker than a clunky, unattractive, and broken website.